What's going on, FitFam? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan Janice, and I coach women how to get a year-round goddess body bursting with energy by eating more and working out less. So today, I'm gonna walk you through everything that I eat in a day and take you through one of my booty band workouts. So it's gonna be an at-home workout without any equipment, just your fabric resistance band. And if you don't have that, you can still do it just body weight and follow along. And then I'm gonna be showing you everything that I eat in a day, how I fuel my body, how I get those lean gains, and how I stay energized and full all day long without any crashes. So make sure if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more good stuff coming your way. And remember, you can always head over to nomadicfitness.com and download my free meal plans and workout guides that I have there for you with follow along videos. And I also just revamped my entire coaching program. So we are now accepting women who are looking to get lean, lose fat, build muscle, which remember is what you want when you say tone up, and learn how they can actually keep those results every single day, year round, for the rest of their lives by eating more and working out less. So in our coaching program, we show you how to make easy, tasty meals so that you're gonna be fueled and nourished, and how to do short but super powerful workouts so you get insane results fast and actually keep them for the rest of your life. But most important of all, beyond just giving you a scientifically proven strategy that is guaranteed to work, we are there celebrating you, encouraging and guiding you every single step of the way, which I have found has been the biggest thing that really helps my clients get such amazing results, is having that support, having that daily accountability, and having that reminder that you do not need to be perfect. You just need to be somewhat consistent some of the time. And as long as you do that, your success is 100% inevitable. So if you think you're ready to completely change your body, health, life, and energy for good, then go to nomadicfitness.com and check out my coaching page. All right, so let's get into this video. I'm gonna show you everything that I eat, and we're gonna do a follow along booty band workout. Let's get it. So first thing in the morning is I always have a coffee, and I just put some soy milk and honey in here, just one coffee a day. And then I'm always just chugging a ton of water. I have a massive water bottle like this, 2 liters, which I highly recommend getting as well. And I drink a few of these every single day. So that always keeps me going for the morning. And then maybe within like 3 hours of being awake, I start to get a little tiny bit hungry. And so I don't usually feel like I want a full meal yet, because then it'll just be a little bit too heavy. So instead, I usually just snack on some fruit. And same thing if I get hungry throughout the day in between my meals, because I only eat 3 meals a day. I have breakfast, lunch, dinner. I like to keep it simple, and I'm usually not hungry enough in between my meals to like make a proper snack. So fruit is my go-to. It keeps me full. So I'm gonna have 2 bananas, 2 guavas, my favorite fruits here in the tropical jungle. And then I'm going to do my booty band workout, and then I'm gonna actually eat. All right, now it's time to do my workout. So we're gonna be doing a booty band workout just here at home, no other equipment. And I actually got this from Brett Contreras' program, Booty by Brett, which I've been following for the last few weeks just to switch things up and to try different ways of working out. And I'm really enjoying it, and I'm definitely noticing those booty gains. So follow along with me and let's get this workout. All right, so first thing is we just wanna do a quick glute activation, because we're always sitting all day long, so those glutes are sleepy. We gotta get them activated, get the blood flowing, get the muscle fibers engaged. So just some quick stuff with the booty band. So standing up, I'm just gonna walk side to side a few times. Nice wide steps. You really want to feel like the tightness of the resistance band against your legs. Okay, and then I like to do a squatted version too. This really gets your legs and glutes woken up. All right, and then just down on the ground, we're gonna do some glute bridges with an abduction. So thrusting through your hips and pushing your legs out to the side. And really squeeze and contract those glutes, because we wanna really wake them up. That's the whole point of this. Okay, so now first actual exercise is going to be a diagonal banded kickback. So a regular kickback is just straight backwards, but this one is gonna be like at a 45-degree angle. So just hunching over, arch back, and kicking your leg back all the way so when that band is tight at a 45-degree angle. So we're gonna do 20 on each leg. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I already feel the burn so badly. All right, next leg. Okay, next exercise, you actually don't need the band, but it is going to be a deficit curtsy lunge. So you want something that you can step up on, so you're gonna have to lunge down a little bit lower than if it was just pure body weight. So I'm using a yoga block as my little platform, and then you're gonna put your foot on it, and you're gonna come over and have your back leg at a 45-degree angle. That's what makes it a curtsy. And then you're gonna lunge down all the way and touch your knee to the ground. Okay, so we're gonna do 12 reps on each leg. Here we go. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're gonna get on the ground on our yoga mat and use our booty band again. This is gonna be a banded side lying hip abduction. So nice and simple, come onto your side, and you want your body to be a straight line. And then you're gonna be lifting your leg up, nice squeeze and hold at the top and back down. Really simple, squeeze, hold, back down. All right, 15 reps each leg, here we go. All right, feeling that burn. This one's really gonna hit the side booty, which is nice for getting that full rounded peach. All right, so let's repeat on the opposite side. Okay, so for this last exercise, you wanna find something that you can actually lay on top of in your house and then actually be able to lift your legs up like that. So this is a wooden bench that I'm gonna use. And since that's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, I'm just gonna take my yoga mat, fold it over, and then have a little cushion. Okay, so with the booty band on, you're gonna lay down, grab on to the sides, and then you're gonna have your knees bent like this, and you're gonna be thrusting it up and squeezing all the way up like that. So starting all the way down and hinging from your hips, squeeze those glutes, kind of push the band, push your legs out to the side to get more resistance. Okay, so these are reverse frog lifts. We're gonna do 20, let's go. Whew, all right, so that is the entire workout. It's just 4 exercises. You wanna do each one back to back. You wanna be moving through them pretty quickly because obviously we're not using weight today. So we want a little bit more intensity, a little bit higher rep, and keep the focus really on burning out that booty. So take a 1 to 2 minute rest after you've done the full circuit and repeat it for 3 times total. Okay, now I'm done my workout, which means I am properly hungry. So it's time for my first real meal, which is what I eat every single day, and that is protein oats. I love this meal because it only takes like 2 minutes to make. It'll keep you super full and energized 4 hours, and you can customize it to be as delicious as you want it to be. Okay, so just take a little pot here, and I'm gonna measure out about 3/4 cup of rolled oats. All right, and then I'm gonna add in about a cup of soy milk. You can use any type of milk that you like, but I always use soy milk because it actually has protein, unlike almond milk or any of those other plant-based milks. So it's always best to try to get as much protein as you possibly can, because remember, protein is what builds muscle. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle in a bunch of cinnamon. All right, so I just put it on a full flame. Just gonna cover it, and it really only takes like a couple of minutes for the oats to actually cook. If you have a microwave, you can cook it in there, or you can even do it as overnight oats, which I did for a really long time, where you just put all of the ingredients together and then put it in the fridge, and then you can eat it cold first thing in the morning, whatever you prefer. All right, so while they're cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and add in about half a tablespoon of natural peanut butter. All right, so it's been cooking for about 5 minutes, so just gonna bring it over here. Okay, I'm just gonna add in my berries. But remember, you can use any fruit, doesn't matter. You know, there's no one way to do it, and that's what I love about it. You can customize it with whatever flavors you want. All right, so there we go with the nice berries inside. And now I'm just gonna add in the scoop of protein powder and mix it all together. Okay, so there's the finished product. Doesn't look so pretty. I'm not so good at making food look nice, but what matters is it tastes good and it's super healthy. So I'm actually just gonna eat it right out of the pot because then I have one less dish to have to clean. Okay, I'm getting really hungry again, so I'm gonna eat the second meal that I eat pretty much every single day, which is scrambled eggs with some veggies, and I usually also add in some feta cheese, which tastes amazing and helps get the protein up. And then I have it with some type of carb. Usually I just have it with a natural, organic, whole grain bread, but if not that, then I can do potatoes or just beans or something like that. And then I'm gonna do it as an avocado toast, so also getting those healthy fats in there. Okay, so you can obviously use whatever veggies you like, but I pretty much always use red onion and bell pepper for my eggs, so I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of that and throw it on to the pan. And first, I always spray the pan with either olive or coconut oil cooking spray. You definitely wanna go for one of those two because they're totally natural and healthy, unlike the regular pan, that's a processed oil, so you don't wanna use that. Get the olive or coconut oil version. Okay, so first I always just let the veggie saute a tiny bit, let the onions get a little bit translucent, and then I always do 3 whole eggs for this meal, which I know maybe sounds like a lot, but remember we want to try to get as much protein as we possibly can at each meal. And then I always sprinkle them with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, just to get some flavor. All right, and I'm just gonna cut up 2 slices of this whole grain bread. So try your best to find one that is totally natural, totally organic, because otherwise, if you go and look at the ingredients list on a normal bread loaf that you're gonna buy in a regular store, you're gonna see it has like 20, 25 ingredients, which is crazy because bread really should just be wheat, yeast, and water. And so you really wanna try to find one that's as natural, as clean as possible, because otherwise you're just putting so many processed ingredients in your body, and that's why you're not going to be full from bread. Whereas when you actually eat a clean, natural bread, it's amazing how full and energized it keeps you for so long, and that's because it has good quality ingredients. All right, and then I'm just gonna chop up a few cubes off of this block of feta cheese and throw that in. It tastes so good. I literally never get tired of this meal. Just mix in that feta cheese, mix everything all together. Right, and then I just take whatever avocado it is I have. It's a little bit brown because I've had it for a few days. I usually just scoop out the brown parts, and then right underneath it's still green, it's still fresh, and put it directly onto my bread and smush it around with a spoon. There we go, and that's meal number 2. So I'm gonna be having dinner right after I come back from an 1.5 hour long kickboxing class. So I know I'm gonna be absolutely starving and I'm gonna wanna eat as fast as I can. So I'm gonna do most of the prepping of the ingredients now. So that way, all I need to do is just throw all the ingredients together on the stove and it'll be ready to eat right away. So for my starchy carb for the meal, I'm gonna serve it with quinoa, which is really quick to make. It's high in protein, and I mean, it can go with anything. All right, so I'm gonna be making enough for a few days. So I'm gonna add 2 cups of dry quinoa and then add in 4 cups of water because you always want a 2-to-1 ratio. Then I'm just gonna put that on, let it boil, and then reduce the heat, let it come to a simmer, and it's gonna be ready in about 15 minutes. All right, and that's how it should look in about 15 minutes. Really nice and fluffy. No more water in the pan. I love it. All right, fam, so I'm just about to make dinner. So this is the way I like to think of my meals, especially my dinner, is you just wanna have some kind of protein source. Remember, you wanna try to get as much protein in at every single meal as you can, because that's what's gonna build muscle, and it's also what's gonna keep you really, really full. And then you want either a fruit or a vegetable and some kind of starchy carbohydrate, and then just sprinkling in a little bit of healthy fats. So here's what I got. For the protein, we have some organic lamb burgers. So I'm just gonna cook those and kind of like chop it up, mince it up, and then I'm gonna saute it with this cooked quinoa that I already have. And then for my veggie, I have some carrots, so I'm just gonna chop those up and kind of like boil them a little bit, and then I'm just gonna mix it all together with a little bit of garlic and sea salt. And that's seriously how easy putting together a meal can be. You just wanna have all of the components, so let's do it. Okay, got the chopped carrots. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water and let them boil. All right, so I'm taking the lamb patties. So I'm gonna chop them up, add it with the quinoa to the pan with some garlic. Okay, so minced garlic, lamb burgers. I'm just gonna let that cook up a little bit. Okay, just gonna get that pink Himalayan salt in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and add in the cooked quinoa with the lamb meat. All right, so there it is, all the quinoa mixed in with the lamb. I'm just gonna serve those carrots on the side, getting my veggie with my carbs and protein and natural fats mixed in.